back to Jewel Sports Cards, and today we got a throwback rip of a 2022 Topps Chrome McDonald's All-American Hobby Box. And what I've done with this is I've not only just found a box in my old stash of things I could rip, but I have created a Google sheet that I would be happily willing to share with anybody who emails JOELSSPORTSCARDS. Gotta make sure I got both columns shown. These are all of the names of the players that you can pull, both male and female, of people who were McDonald's All-Americans back in 2022. So some of them have entered the league. For the women's side, there's no WNBA McDonald's All-American that has now got like prominence in the WNBA. But like Flage from LSU is on there, so she's the biggest name on the women's side. Lauren Betts is a big name too. But you got guys like Brandon Miller who are now in the Hornets, Cam Whitmore, Cason Wallace. I mean, that right there is where the alphabet really aligns with this checklist. There's a lot of people who are still in college. A few that are like irrelevant. There's actually a Najee, not Zeke Najee, but his sister, who is in this product. She's now like gone to just making education her focus. And so there's a couple people that are like not relevant in either professional or collegiate sports anymore, but actually few and far between there, which is awesome. This hobby box has 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. We'll see what we got in here. It's been sitting in the chest there for a minute, so the packs are all flimsy all over the place. There is a lot about this product that is what you would call not desirable. Can't hit that one right now, but we'll get there eventually. And there's also a chance at some really cool autos. That list, again, I'm happy to show you it in sharing the email with you. Sharing the sheet with you via email is the right way to say it. But this product was a little bit of the like, oh, Bowman baseball is really big. How do we make basketball more of that? You know, obviously Bowman has come through in its own way. But this was an attempt that I still liked. There was a rumor that Bronny James would have autos here. He doesn't even have a base card. But all of these people have Topps Chrome cards, which is cool. Here's an insert future star. Dylan Mitchell. He is still playing collegiate ball. He's at the Cincinnati Bearcats. Yeah, I'll tell you what, NIL is crazy how many of these people move in college now. It's unbelievable. Yet Grace. Got a hooper there of Amari Bailey. Nailed it. And he's actually somebody who this is awful. I don't actually have him on that list, and I need to change that. He must have been on an insert that I missed. So shout out that I missed one person, but I'm confident everyone else is on this list here. Ashlyn Jackson, approve it. She is at Duke right there. So we got some people there. I don't know what Bailey's story is. To be honest, it's a name I don't recognize, so please don't just hear that I messed up once. I worked so hard on this, and then it's nothing. But send me an email so you can see that it actually is a valuable resource. Morris right there. A lot of A names coming through. South Plains College. This is one of the guys that actually has fallen off completely. Everyone else. Lauren Betts right there. Actually a cool one. Topps Chrome throwback to when like Dwayne Wade and LeBron had cards in Topps Chrome, right? Paris Clark on that. She, I believe, is, let's see, Virginia Cavalier. She's a Cavalier of it all. So we'll do this right there. There's a couple of the just future teammates, which, I don't know, these inserts don't really land with me. They don't say all of the names on it, so I'm like, what's the point of that? You got these people, cool, but if somebody's just walking into this product for the first time, what are they expecting to get out of it? I'll put these down here. We'll keep the base up top, out of this screen. We're gonna say that future teammates is essentially a base. It's even below a base in my opinion, to be honest. So thanks for watching this and just seeing what we could pull here. Chris Livingston, we got some refractor nature to that one. Where on the Heat, first year, Kiki Rice is actually at the UCLA Bruins Academy. Man, do they crank out people there left and right. They got a squad, and they still are going to keep producing. Jaime Jaquez sisters there. Different folks. It's like the Bill Walton tradition right there. Where? On the refractor. So you can see here, same pick, right? But you throw the old school 2005, I believe, is the my bad. 2005, I believe, is where they're throwing it back from, throwing it down. And then Ernest. So a lot of this is like, okay, nothing's really stepping up. I mean, is anybody looking for wear cards right now? Probably not. If he really popped before, Prism and all the basketball cards come out, that'd be kind of a cool spot to be able to sneak in, but probably not going to really be something that's noteworthy. But here is something right here. So the auto is Dylan Mitchell. It is a chrome autograph. We'll see if there's any numbering on it. But that is not the worst name at all to pull from this product. There is a lot of people that are worse. And then you got a Brandon Miller. So a Dylan Mitchell, it's hard for me to, out of the noggin that I have, understand if that gave me the value back or not. I'll say that QC, that top is very thin. The bottom's very thick. That is not going to 10. If anyone was considering throwing this in a PSA holder, I would not recommend that. But it is an auto, so I would guess it's not going to give you back the value fully. But Dylan Mitchell, I mean, it's maybe something to hold and see if Cincinnati gets a decent seed before March Madness. Throw that out there. Like, that's what's nice about this product is that there's not a ton of other. Hey, there's the Hakas sister right there. There's not a ton of, Dylan Mitchell cards in the ether. And so you actually have a chance there to have a smaller supply if the demand got pumped because Cincinnati did well. I'm now a Cincinnati Bearcat fan right now, I got Dylan Mitchell autos. That's a little hot there, Joel. Settle down. Here's Maya Najee, one of the only people that's fully out of the game. But shout out her, Hopkins High School. JJ Starling right there, and then Beers on that, just standard base. So there's a lot in this that now is going to feel kind of repetitive and standard. Maybe you get a refractor of Brandon Miller, Cason Wallace, Cam Whitmore. That's probably the most sauce that's going to come on this Big Mac, if you know what I'm saying. Got to keep the McDonald's theme going. And another Dylan Mitchell. Watson and Cam Whitmore, no one is super into a Cam Whitmore East base card from the McDonald's All-American Set 2022. This product, as I said, had some brawny hype that was leading into it, but then obviously when it came out, people knew it wasn't going to deliver on that, and it's been slept on, even though there's autos of people. Here's a high flyer. Let me see if I can really get my bad eyesight there. My goodness, is it hard for me to see who that is. Is that where? I can't even tell. I'm so, even with glasses, blind. It's unfortunate. But I would say, to be honest, without having a full understanding of how many good cards you would expect out of a box like this, because, believe it or not, there's not a ton of this on Mark Mitchell. Hit him with it. There's not a ton of this on YouTube that's been ripped. I would say a Dylan Mitchell autograph as just a name that's known is better than you could expect out of a lot of this stuff. Patterson, Chance Gray right here. Numbered to 399. Chance is playing for the Ohio State Buckeyes. So cool looking card. Just not the name you were looking for. Nick Smith Jr. on the Hornets. Jarius kind of been a dud on the Pacers, but a lottery pick, Somebody that had enough hype. I mean, a lot of these people have had hype because they're the McDonald's All-American, right? So they usually have some level of prestige, whether they live up to it or not. That's the question that comes. And sitting this many years out is kind of actually cool to be able to see how these people have done. Bench Mob, kind of a cool name for a card there. It's also unique because there's the base, there's inserts, there's kind of a lot of different elements, and you're trying to figure out exactly what is the thing that pops the most. Refractors, obviously. The name, more than anything else, is what's important. Like JJ Starling, cool looking card. JJ's playing for the Syracuse Orange this year, so this is the JJ rip right there in that pack. Doorbell just rang, and the puppy's got a feeling about that right now, so shout out Winston for probably being picked up on this mic. Sometimes the mic's a little quiet, to be honest. I might have to pause this one and see, but we'll go to Ernest. Ernest out of 299, and I'm going to put a quick pause to just make sure the dog's okay. Cam Whitmore on the base. All right, we are back. I'll sleeve up this Ernest and give you an update that somebody asked what our political leaning is at the door. So, shout out election week right there. Giving people the ability to connect over a front doorbell ringing conversation. I know that's what you all want who are watching this, right? Got a couple more packs here to be able to rip. Justine, my piles are just completely shot. I'm gonna have to come back. It's Dylan Mitchell. Grady Dick, Toronto Raptors zone right there. Then we got Flauge. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. Flauge. I love that card, actually. That's a great one. I would love to get it as a refractor. She really could have some kind of rising in stature moment here. Caitlin obviously held so much of the women's conversation in college basketball last year. I think Paige Beckers is going to be the anticipated biggest name that comes from this upcoming season, but Johnson could totally take a very big chunk of that pie as well, and I would not be surprised at all. Penultimate pack of this rip. If you're watching still and you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? You're supporting the channel so well by giving me those watch hours. Just add a little extra, frosting on the top of the cake and hit that subscribe button as I open up that pack like it's a popsicle. Watkins, Arkansas bound. Jordan Walsh. That's the easiest picture I can see. Amari Bailey, the one that got away. I don't know anything about him. That's a mystery to me. There's not an insanely large checklist on this, so you're in some ways seeing how many people are just reoccurring. Oh my goodness. That's a double. That's a double Cam Whitmore and Dylan Mitchell. This is 2 hits not expected, and that's on card right there. Cam Whitmore on card auto. This is the 2022 Topps Chromes McDonald's All-American. That looks pretty standard, but folks, 2 autos out of this box is not a bad place to be. That's a win 1,000%, especially when it's a name that's an NBA lottery pick that has a lot of potential on this Houston Rockets team that I think people are excited about. 2 autos out of a hobby box here. Not to be expected. Don't anticipate that you're going to get that yourself by opening up this product. I'll say this, but Kason on the refractor, that's what you're probably going to be excited about. And then Derek Lively also in the product as well. Enemy of mine with how much the Mavericks just have the number of my Minnesota Timberwolves. So, a couple of cool ones. I mean, Brandon Miller base, not really super sought after. Most of these base cards are just kind of meh. But, 2 numbereds we did not hit on, Ernest and Chance. But our 2 autos absolutely smashed out of the park home runs right there, Dylan and Cam. So that's a big win. Again, I would love to send you this spreadsheet that has the names of the players besides Amari Bailey, who somehow snuck through the cracks. And you can see what squad they're playing at, or if like MJ Rice is not, on a spot. You can see that as well. So thanks for watching. I'm happy with that. That's a great way to walk into Halloween, to walk in November. A couple more autos in the PC. Maybe the Rockets make a run, and that Whitmore auto has a little bit more sauce on the sandwich going into April. So thank you for watching, y'all. Stay tuned for more great content from Joel's Sports Cards, and until next time, y'all, keep ripping. Peace.